Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited. We are on this journey of documenting my becoming, right? And starting all of this, I had plans to get certain gadgets to make this work, right? So I got the gadgets. And these are toys that I'm ready to play with. So I can't wait to start using these toys to go through this May challenge I've given myself. It's another challenge, as I mentioned. It's a documentary of my becoming. So it's another challenge of seeing myself through in the aspects of stepping into another version of myself. So I have so many versions of myself that I've stepped into, right? And this is not the first time I've started, this whole journey of working on myself, right? So the whole idea of being consistent 100% has a different meaning for me now. And I love the fact that even though I don't see myself doing this one thing that I probably say I should do every single day, every single time, but at the end of the day, if I am so determined to work on something and change it, it'll for sure be part of my system. It will sure be a system for me subconsciously, even if it's not something I do every day. And at times, even if I cannot be actionable about it, it will be in my mind. I'll actually be pondering on it. The urge for it will definitely increase because I was probably determined to make some changes around that particular aspect of my life. So that's basically what has been going on with me when it comes to my ups and downs of trying to work on myself and becoming the version of myself that I really foresee in my head every single time when maybe I see someone becoming that person in front of me in different aspects. So I do believe that some aspects of myself, I see them in other people, right? So when that happens, it brings back that reflection in my heart, in my mind, I would want myself to actually emulate this particular persona from this person that I see. So things like this helps me to really mirror how I would want to how I want to show up in my life in every single aspect, right? So the whole idea is work on myself, to just bring out this idea of who I want to be, even though I'm seeing it through other people in bits. But the idea is to bring this particular personality to life in my own character, in my day-to-day. So this is not something that I've been doing perfectly, but I have been so consistent at coming back to the drawing board and see what can be done. Yes, even if it's not 100%, but I am so good at coming back to the drawing board, and I'm back again to the drawing board. And this particular challenge is called, as I mentioned, documentary of my becoming. So for me to really get depth on this challenge, for me this challenge is different because I'm going to be documenting this challenge. And what I noticed now that I never knew before for the previous working on myself versions, or working on myself movements that I had for myself, one thing I never really practiced was to document it like that. I feel like documentation really does give me the energy to keep on pushing, to keep on delivering, because it gives me that possibility of what can become when I just have that access to watch myself again. So it gives me that opportunity to just see, this is how I was before and this is how far I can go if only I keep on pushing. So I feel like this visual aspect that I'm going to now include in my whole journey of becoming will help me to be consistent. So for that reason, I decided to invest in some toys. And I can't wait to start using them. Okay, so these toys are going to be part of the journey. They are going to really help me to be more accountable to myself. Yes, and I don't think it's a pressure for me because I really just love to take bits and pieces of my life normally. So bringing it into my system for me to really create a solid foundation for myself in terms of the tiny tweaks that I want to do in my life based on my personality and the version of myself I really want to step into for me. These gadgets are going to help me to achieve this goal of mine. So yes. Today, I'm stepping into a truth I can't unsee. Documentation is not just a hobby to me now. It's an intentional way I live my life. When I know the camera is rolling, my dedication turns up, my focus sharpens, and my excuses pack their bags. Documentation gives me evidence of growth. It anchors me into the now, makes me intentional, assembled, and present. And on the difficult days, it lets me flip back through time and whisper, look how far I've come. Imagine what's next.